Happy Tuesday. Having just warned us about the ongoing invitations that we are going to receive to hurt ourselves, which is what giving into temptation always does. Sin is always self-destructive behavior. So we may get those invitations from our adversary. We may get those invitations from ourselves. We are often our own worst enemy. But having looked at that, before we get to James making it very clear that Christianity is not a class that we can audit, we cannot show up, sit in the back, and only occasionally scribble down notes. The faith that you have is the faith that you show. Faith without works is dead. It's not real faith. So we're going to head into all of that. But first, he says something else. So verse 19. James writes, chapter 1, verse 19, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this." So pay attention. "Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. For man's anger does not bring about the righteous life that God desires. Therefore, get rid of all moral filth and the evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you." So two things jump off the page for me. Two observations. One, as you may know, I don't tweet. I decided long ago that I am not cool enough to tweet. I'm not interesting enough. I don't lead an interesting enough life to tweet. It seems way too self-promotional. I'm not against those who tweet, by the way. Seems to me, for me, it would be too self-promotional. But the big reason, truth be told, is I'm just not that fast. So I marvel at those who are so quick with a thought and so ready to go, and if they've just thought things out well. I have to sit and think. So I was pushed 6 or 7 years ago. You should tweet. And sort of as I said, okay, I tell you what, I'll go through the next few days, and I will send you texts as if I was tweeting. And I sort of made a mockery of it. You know, I said, I'm at a restaurant. Do I get the salad or do I get a burger? These are the big life choices that I'm facing. I mean, it's just, I went through it. I go, there's nothing interesting here for me to share with anyone else. So I am not. I don't have things to respond to quickly. I have to sit and think and process, which leads me to want to say to you, perhaps the best spiritual advice that I can give you is to try and slow down, to not be so hurried, to take time to think. Here the passage says to be slow to speak, slow to become angry, be quick to listen. It may be that one of the best things you can do for yourself is to turn off your Twitter feed. Maybe you don't have a Twitter feed. There you go. You win. But I am increasingly convinced that that what is going on out there on Twitter feeds is people who are not being slow to speak. They're being very quick to speak. And it's very polarizing by its very nature, and it tends to bring out the worst in us, and it tends to make us angry. So I want to say, stop reading your Twitter feed, and if you need a passage to endorse this, it would be James chapter 1, beginning with verse 19. Slow down and process the things that you're believing, and bring these before the Lord. I think you'll be happier. Have a good day.